Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your November reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages. As this is a general reading, messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. I could be picking up on someone around you or someone you could be dealing with, so you might swap the roles. And if this reading doesn't resonate right away, it may be something that happens down the line. If you'd like, keep it in your back pocket or you can come back at a later time. We're going to take a look into what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of November. See what you guys could be currently dealing with or what you can expect. Get some insight, wisdom, guidance overall, see what's going on. We're going to start off with some affirmations, move to some animal oracle, and then we'll get into some tarot messages, ending with the reading with some Tikashi messages. All right, that's all time stamped in the comments below. Let's get into this reading. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November 2020. Any messages for Saggy? Affirmations for my Sagittarians for the month of November. Messages for Sagittarius for November 2020. What do we have? We have two cards coming up. Future knowledge, passion, and power. Let's get one more. Affirmation for Sagittarius. Any messages? Affirmation for Saggy. Okay, and gratitude. Okay, right off the bat, what I'm getting here is that November is going to be a month of you guys needing to be grateful for everything, the big, the small, every single thing that you've gone through, every single step that you've taken, every little accomplishment that you have achieved, to be grateful for the process, okay? We have gratitude coming out, we have future knowledge, we have passion and power. Let's start off with passion and power. Feel the passion. Magic happens when you do what you love. Your reward is joy, well-being, and love of life. Affirmation, I am passionate. So November is going to be a month for you guys to really focus on your passions, your creative endeavors, things that bring you joy and happiness, and things that just inspire you, you know? Whether this is something you do for a career, or if this is a hobby, something that you do hands-on, you create something. Maybe you are a musician or an artist of some sort, or, you know, something that you're passionate about. Because you might just be surprised, okay? Maybe this is some future knowledge that if you go after your passions, oh, but what if it's all just a dream? What if it's too good to be true? What if I start a business, but then it doesn't? Don't even feed into those thoughts, okay? What you set your mind to, you can attract. So if you want to go after your passion and make that a career, if you want to start a business, a company, be your own entrepreneur, be your own boss, you know, or go back to school and take up a new class and really study in the field that you have the most interest in, you can make that a reality. You can make that work in your favor, right? But again, it's a process. It's not going to happen overnight. So like I was saying before, to be grateful for every little step you take. Be grateful for the process, right? It's all about having that gratitude and being appreciative. All right, because if it wasn't for all the hard work and time that you dedicated yourself to your passions, to what brings you the most joy, you wouldn't have that same appreciation. You wouldn't have that same gratitude if it was just handed towards you. You didn't have to work for it. Angels guide you through emotional times. Enjoy life's challenges and fears will soon disappear. Acknowledge when trust and your inner knowing will help you move forward. Affirmation, I'm grateful. So you guys might be going through a bit of an emotional time. It might be rocky. You might have gone through some things recently. Maybe it's been emotionally challenging. Maybe it's been physically challenging for some. Maybe you've been having a hard time staying motivated or getting things done. Maybe you've been procrastinating. You're just feeling blocked in general. But these challenges will be over soon. So many planets are going direct this month. There's so much shit going on astrologically. Like, I'm not an astrologer, okay? I've just been like reading some things. This time of the year is very interesting. And not to mention, all the readings that I've done for November have been so similar. I swear, it's like I've been doing the same reading for everyone. Different messages, but overall similar themes going on. Collectively, we're all cleansing, purging, releasing, letting things go in order to clear a path for us to move forward, so that when 2021 comes along, we're able to really focus on our endeavors and our passions and make shit happen, okay? Because all these planets that are currently in Capricorn are actually shifting into Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, right? For the like next couple hundred years. So it's pretty big shift. We're moving from an earth energy to air. So lots of analytical stuff. Anyways, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't really know this stuff. But basically what I can say is that the next few months are very important for us to get our shit together, to release things that no longer resonate with us, that no longer help us, right? That are keeping us stuck and stagnant, and focus on what actually helps us in the direction we're trying to move down, okay? So if this is a relationship that's not working out, if this is a job, if this is a mindset, if this is something that has been keeping you stuck and stagnant, you got to cut that shit out. You got to get rid of it, or you got to set the boundaries, right? Anyways, angels guide you through emotional times. So you are being guided right now. What you see as a struggle is fading away. It's going to get easier with time. Be patient, have trust, and really try to work with yourself, not against yourself, okay? Trusting your intuition is really going to help you this time, especially when you have that gut feeling about something, which ties into future knowledge. That gut feeling, don't ignore it, right? It's coming up for a reason. If you had a dream and it stuck with you, write it down, right? It's happened for a reason. It's a sign. It's a message. Trust your intuition. Trust that inner knowing. It says your spiritual awareness is increasing and you are guided to ground yourself. When the timing is right, events will happen. Wait, observe, listen, and be patient. Affirmation, I am observant. So this month, you guys might be recognizing how much your spiritual gifts might be evolving, you know, moving up to the next level. You guys are shifting in this new alertness. Adding that on top of these emotional times, it can be a bit overwhelming, and so it's asking for you guys to ground yourself and to just kind of sit still and observe and just watch as things start to unfold. Focus on things that are worthy of your time, your energy, things that bring you that pleasure, that joy, that make you feel grateful for where you are, right? Because, I mean, seriously, I know this year hasn't been the greatest for everybody. To be honest, for me, it hasn't been that bad. So I'm grateful, y'all. But I know some people have really gone through it, and I guess to just try to look at the positive things that have happened to you. Oh, well, nothing positive happened to me this year. You know, there's always something you can be grateful for, and you would be ignorant not to acknowledge those things, because there are many people in this world that do not have what you have. So just humble yourself a little bit. Humble yourself. When you think it's all shit, could be worse. Snap out of that mindset. Be grateful for what you have. Every little thing counts. It matters. Don't tell me otherwise. Okay, we're gonna get some animal oracle messages, but yeah, okay. So we have tiger. We also have dolphin and owl in these cards coming out. Interesting. All right, so any animal oracle messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November 2020. What's going on for Saggy November? Any animal oracle messages, please? If I can pick this up. Okay. Any animal oracle messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November 2020. Animal oracle messages for Sag. We have the mouse, okay? Think of the bigger picture. You guys might be heavily focused on the small itty-bitty details in a situation. And that can get a little bit intense, that can get a little bit stressful, especially if you are focusing on the negatives rather than just looking at the bigger picture. It's time to look at all sides, all angles of the situation, not just the negative ones, okay? We have the stingray, so there might be a decision coming up, decision between the comfortable, what you know, what's familiar, versus stepping into the unknown, stepping out of your comfort zone, making a decision you never thought you would do. This might have extra pressure around you, other people's opinions, your friends, your loved ones, your family, maybe your current circumstances, or even what's going on in the world right now might be having a hard impact on this decision, right? But you gotta choose what's gonna be best for you, and by making that decision, trusting your intuition to actually help you as you make this decision, okay? But before you make any decision, you're needing to step out of that tiny little focus. You gotta look at all angles. It's like there's whole card, right? There's this whole card, but you're only looking at the corner. You're only looking at the corner. You don't see the full thing unless you zoom out and you're like, oh shit, I see it all, right? So you guys need to look at everything first before making a decision, okay? Let's get one more animal oracle message for Sag. We have the elephant. Okay, so you guys, there might be some sort of block that's getting in the way. This could be related to gratitude, right? Angels guide you through emotional times, so that might be part of the blockage. I was talking about some of you might be feeling a little bit stuck, and I mean, collectively, we've all been kind of feeling it. Guarantee you're not the only person. I've been feeling it. You've been feeling it. So many people I know have been feeling it. Like, every reading I've done has been showing up. Like, everyone's feeling this block, okay? But hopefully by the end of November, things start to move smoothly. All right, but anyways, so there's some sort of blockage that's getting in the way, whether this is physically or mentally, spiritually, some sort of blockage. This is happening for a bigger reason, a bigger picture that you just don't see right now because you're so focused on the little details. All right, you just don't see the full picture right now. You don't have all the puzzle pieces in order. That's okay. It's all about having that trust, having that faith that everything is connected, everything is happening for a reason, and it's going to lead you down the right path. All right, so what may seem something as negative might actually turn around and be something positive. Basically, the universe pulling an Uno reverse on you, okay? Something that seems so negative actually turned out to be something positive. Something negative pushed you on a path to meet your lover, your soulmate, your dream job, to, come up with this amazing invention and make lots of coin from that, or a stable life from that. It might seem horrible right now in this moment, but I guarantee you'll look back at this situation and be like, I understand it now. I understand it. I didn't see it when I was in the thick of it because I was busy focusing on the itty bitty pieces rather than looking at the full picture. All understanding. All right. So I'm going to get the book. We have earth, water, and fire coming out. What are we missing? Air. Needing to take on that analytical mindset, looking at all things, analyze, right? Because that's what future knowledge said. Time to observe. Sit back and watch things. Observe, take notes. Take notes, y'all. Okay, the book. So the mouse. Detail-orientated, small-minded, nitpicky, and nervous. The mouse has an innate desire to tend towards the details. It often spends its days fixing, preparing, organizing, and scrutinizing. Unfortunately, a mouse personality doesn't notice when they've gone too far. Soon they begin to have limited and fearful vision of life, try to control every detail. This can be quite a painful experience for both the mouse and those around them. When mouse energy is at play, step back for a moment. It may be time to find a more purposeful project to delve into, ties in with passion and power, one that's worthy of your exacting eye. One in balance, organized, resourceful, and prepared. When out of balance, busy with no purpose. To bring into balance a meaningful project. So focus on what brings you that joy, that passion, that spark, that inspiration, okay? Because some of you might be investing your energy or your time into something that's not really benefiting you in the long run. Like, it's just kind of wasting your time and, you're just kind of filling the void. Some of you might be nervous about something. There's something brewing on your mind. Maybe this is related to this decision with the stingray coming out. And, when we get in our head, we can tend to become our own blockage, right? And that's been a theme for a lot of readings. When you start to worry, when you start to doubt, when you start to feed into those fears, take a moment to reconnect to yourself. Take a minute for you. Reconnect to your breath. Really focus on grounding yourself, reconnecting to yourself, and trying to clear that mind, right? Because that's when it can backfire, when we feed into those fears, okay? Especially if you're trying to control every little detail. Now, as I was prepping the deck before I started this reading, it looks as if there could have been some divine intervention type of thing going on. Something that might be unexpected, and it looks like as if it was completely out of your control. So I don't know if that's going to resonate in this reading, if it's going to play out, but as I was prepping this deck, that's what came out, and then the fact that it's saying trying to control every detail. Okay, because maybe what you guys are going through is like you can't really control the outcome. You can only really control yourself, the thoughts you have, how you react to situations. You can't really control anything else, other people, so try to remind yourself that. I know it's hard. I know you want it to be A, B, C all the way to the end of the alphabet exactly as you plan. But unfortunately, it doesn't matter what you schedule, what you plan in your calendar. Some things just fall out. Some things aren't just not meant to be. So now I have Stingray. Developing confidence, sense of self, or spine, the Stingray card represents a pivotal point in personal growth. The moment has come when the Stingray must decide between the old, easy, comfortable, and familiar, and the new, challenging, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar. Pressure from family and friends makes this decision even more complicated. No matter what choice is made now, it's inevitable that this dilemma will surface again and again, as the force of Dharma growing within the Stingray is too strong to ignore. So if you ignore whatever this decision is that's coming up, or something that keeps popping up in your mind, if you keep ignoring it, you don't acknowledge it, it's going to keep coming up until you face it, okay? So when in balance, eager, wants to grow. When out of balance, blames others and quits. And to bring into balance, moving through the discomfort. That's where we grow. Whatever choice you're needing to make, choose what's going to be best for you. Don't worry about other people's opinions on what they think is best. You live your life. Might as well just confront whatever this is. Deal with it right then, right there. Because that's also going to be a pivotal point for you in your growth, in the direction you're going down. It might be scary. but you need to be confident in the decision that you make, okay? And then we have the Elephant. So, unstoppable, auspicious, and wise. The Elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck. The Elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. It is said that the Great Elephant is the destroyer of obstacles, so if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the Elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way of the light with self-knowledge. When in balance, one-pointed focus, generous and loving. When out of balance, misunderstands fate, and to bring into balance, trust. So, this does talk about breaking through the blockages, right? Removing the rocks out of that road that you're going down. This does talk about good fortune. Good things are coming towards y'all. Have trust in that. Believe in it. Don't doubt it. And if you are currently feeling blocked right now, this is happening for a reason, to steer you in the right direction. Whatever's going down right now, this is fate, okay? It's meant to happen this way. Have trust in it. I know it might be scary right now, but there's a bigger picture. Ooh, we're just not seeing. We're gonna pull some tarot now, okay? Let's get into it. All right, what's going on for Sagittarius in November 2020? Messages, please, for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November. What's happening? Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November 2020. What's going on for my Saggies, please, for November? Any messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November 2020? Any messages for... Okay, the deck is ready, y'all. Let's get into this. Oh! Okay, we already have a card flying. I didn't look at it. What do we have here? 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, okay. I got a couple things from this, but we're just gonna wait to see what other cards come out before I say anything. Messages for Sagittarius. Oh my god, why did they keep flying on the floor? Okay. 9 of Cups. Oh. You're the 8 of Cups in the reverse. So, bottom of the deck, 9 of Wands, the Princess of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. You guys are getting an offer. This may be something from your past. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we have the 8 of Cups in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, as if something that was put on pause for quite some time, looking like it could be coming back or resurfacing. And it's like you're getting an offer. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let me just set this down here. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, coming out of a situation where you could have been feeling alone or ignored or pushed off to the side. This can also talk about coming out of a period of stagnancy or struggle regarding your finances, your career, okay? So if you've been kind of struggling in that field, expect to get out of that, expect the best, okay? Because we have the 9 of Cups coming out after, so it's looking like whatever you're coming out of, you're moving towards a really positive time with that 9 of Cups energy, okay? So this is wish fulfillment, this is hard work, this is dedication. We also have that 9 of Wands, 2 9s out here, which are telling me that there's this perseverance pushing through, even though it's uncomfortable, even though it might be stressful, painful, emotional, overwhelming at times, that you're going to reach a really great place. This is all about your wish fulfillment and seeing your hard work pay off. This also does talk about your emotional life being fulfilling, you know, wish come true, a relationship. For some, this might be about a resurrection. I did say that we had Judgment come out when I was pre-shuffling this deck, which can talk about reconciliation. So I'm just saying there might be some sort of an apology some of you may be receiving or extending, right, with that Princess of Cups energy, someone who is being authentic with their emotions and expressing how they truly feel. Yes, this is coming from maybe someone who's a little bit on the immature side, or someone who might not be as experienced expressing themselves emotionally. This could be a friendship or an offer to build a friendship, as we have the Page of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So I don't really feel like this is all romantic, but this could be something that's tangible or long-term, may last quite some time. This can also be, of course, a business opportunity or someone who is offering you some sort of deal, yeah, like documents. I don't get anything like that in the cards, but just intuitively I'm feeling like some of you could be signing some paper. So just make sure you cross the T's, dot the I's, look at the bigger picture, not just like the tiny details. Read all. There is something that maybe you're having a hard time moving away from. With the Eight of Cups in the reverse, this can talk about things from the past resurfacing, coming back up. This can also talk about having a difficult time moving away from the past. But I can't help but feel that this might be something resurfacing, or an offer you may have turned down once. It's coming back up, a second chance, which astrologically, this is the time for second chances, second go-arounds, especially if this is around your career or some sort of endeavor that you maybe quit a dream on, or you forgot about something, a forgotten project. Maybe this is something that you once started and you never finished and now it's coming back up, or you're being reminded to finish something. Mouse said focus on a meaningful project, so some of you might be returning to a meaningful project. Anyways, something new starting, but I don't necessarily think it's new. It might be something that's like a new and improved version. So there's that. If this is like an apology or expression of emotion, some of you might be a little defensive on this, like a little bit guard up, a little bit of your defenses up, just saying, just throwing it out there. There's a couple different things I'm getting from this, so of course just take what's for you. Cycles are closing out, as we do have 2 9, so it's just like that final push to get to the 10. Climbing that mountain, trying to get over some hurdles to get to that 10. Some final tests over here. Some of you, again, like I was saying, getting towards your wish fulfillments, your goals, your aspirations, your dreams within yourself, being confident, learning to be grateful, learning to trust the process, right? So some of you, again, like I was saying, may have been in a stuck situation, loss of motivation, not really feeling the mojo, right? Having a difficult trying to move away from past experiences, blockages, things that were preventing you from moving forward. But I do feel as if you guys are finding the courage or finding the strength to actually move forward in a positive way, okay? We do also have some sort of communication, a message of some sort of extension, whether that's you extending or you are receiving some sort of message of communication, okay? But there is some sort of offer that's being made here. And if that's not for you, then this is just something regarding yourself that could be coming back up, a second chance to give it a go. I'm gonna get some Tikashi messages. I would clarify, but I just don't have the time right now. I wish I could. I would go into it more, but I don't have the time, and it would be unfair for all the other readings because I didn't clarify. And then I can't speak. I can't speak, y'all. And Mercury is officially direct, and yet I still am having some difficulties. Man, that Mercury retrograde though really did fuck me up. It was highlighting my 5th house, which is all about public speaking and my appearance and like all that kind of stuff. And so of course I'm speaking to you guys, and like, oh my god, I was having the most difficult time getting my sentences straight, my words straight. It was like brain farts left, right. It was so annoying. Anyways, I'm getting Tikashi messages. I'm gonna stop and focus on this. I need Tikashi messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I need Tikashi messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November 2020. Any messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November 2020. Tikashi messages for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November. We have confidence, and I said that because it was in Stingray, I think. Be confident within yourself. Tikashi messages for Sag, we have light. Tikashi messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November 2020. Yeah, that's my dog. All right, we have confidence, light, and allowance. So be open. Luna, shh. I'm doing some work. Please, shh. It's night time. All right, let's get into this. So we have allowance. I'm so sorry, y'all. Non-judgmental and unconditional love. They go hand in hand. When you find yourself criticizing others, look at what you're not allowing in them and in yourself. Allow yourself to be who and how you are without judgment. This allows space for change and growth. Allowance is a well-worn, well-loved, worthwhile pathway to peace. Travel it. So allowing yourself to be in your authenticity, not judging others, not judging yourself, just allowing. Letting it be whatever it is. We have confidence. Be confident in yourself. Hold your composure. Be certain of yourself. You have no reason to doubt yourself. Do not undermine your confidence. Have the courage to boldly be yourself, confidently and lovingly. Know that your goals are within reach. Be loving to those who do not have your level of self-confidence. So first of all, these two kind of go hand in hand. Allowing yourself to be in your authenticity. Don't worry about other people's judgment, other people's opinion. What truly matters is what you think of yourself, okay? And to be confident in yourself, in your ideas, in your beliefs, your values, things that you are passionate about. Set your mind to it accordingly, and you can achieve anything. And then we also have light. Allow more love and light into everything you do. Remember, you are love and light in action. Fear is heavy, love is light. Do not complain if you are in the darkness. Rather stop and turn to the light. You do not need to take life so seriously. Lighten up, be joyous and radiant, and your pathway is lit. You can find the light in the way for others with ease and confidence in this time. Let me say that again. You do not need to take life so seriously. You do not have to take life so seriously. Lighten up, be joyous and radiant, and your pathway is lit. You can light the way for others with ease and confidence in this time. Confidence, right? It says in order to embrace the light, you got to be confident enough to actually express it. Try not to take things as seriously, right? Things could be worse. Be grateful for the things. Be grateful for... Try not to take things so seriously. Be grateful for every little thing in your life. Appreciate. And try to incorporate more love into the things that you do. Come from an understanding place. Come from a place of compassion rather than judgment. Alright? So that is what I got for you guys for November. If this reading resonated, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye!